Hello. JC Mountain Jar, baby. And Anila. We got work today. We got to take a lot of trash over the weekend out to the dump. But we have this real cool thing that we're going to do. We're cleaning out some boxes in our workshop, making some room and just cleaning. And we found some old negatives from pictures back in the past. Back in the day when we had those disposable cameras. So we're gonna see if we can get these developed because there's real cool people on here. So let's get into the shop. Be right back. Well, we came here to our local Walgreens to see if we can get these negatives turned into photos. And they say that it's still possible, but Walgreens does not do it anymore. They send it out, and even to get 4 pictures is about $30. So I'm gonna look for an alternative. Maybe I can ship them out online or something, or maybe you guys have some ideas of how I can get these negatives printed out. These negatives have to be about 20 years old. The little boy, my nephew that's in this picture, was probably 2, and he's 22 now. So yeah, these negatives are about 20 years old. So I thought that'd be a pretty cool gift for my sister to get these pictures, because it's my sister and her son, my nephew, and our grandpa together. And our grandpa passed away, so I thought it'd be pretty cool to give her a gift of pictures she don't have of my grandpa. So we still have some things to do, but hey, check out my EDC here. So this is a full-size sod buster. It is the red, so I think that comes from the Workman series. It's the full-size red sod buster, no shield on it, of course. And these are recovers by Josh the Knife Guy. I've had this for a while. I don't use it as much as I should be using it because it's pretty special to me. When I first started hanging out on YouTube and Instagram, Erica, this is Erica's friend, Erica's EDC, Josh the Knife Guy, and me and him started hanging out, and he hooked me up with the recovers on this case knife. So it's pretty sweet. This is, I think, what they call the paper micarta and orange G10 liners. Sweet, man. They got this little tool here from Ace Hardware that's been coming in pretty handy. It is a Phillips and a flathead. Pretty cool EDC. I mean, I get a lot of work done on the weekend, so it's got this cool little clip too. So, and then my overalls, it's just perfect, right? Because you got all kinds of pockets. This through night, I didn't like at first, but of course during the day it doesn't seem that bright, but at night it throws out some lumens, man. And it's small, and the clip doesn't pop off. It's really, really, really firm on there. So, you know, when you're wearing it, like even if you're wearing it in jeans or something, and you pull it out or something, that clip doesn't pop off like some other small little EDC flashlights. And then the actuator, I love a button actuator on the back. You can't beat that for me. What else we got? You got anything, Nye? She's got M&Ms, which have peanuts, and that's just a new thing with her. She's never really been into M&M with peanuts before, but now she is, so that's pretty cool. Oh yeah, check this out. So I got this. Yes, Daddy? Okay. Yeah. So that pocket knife guy, Thomas, sent me over this awesome vintage new old stock Barlow measuring tape. Let me see if I can get you guys hooked up right here so I can show you. really quick. Man, check that out. Gosh. Not a blemish on it. So it's even got the paperwork in here, guys. Little guarantee paperwork. I'll be right there, daughter. Hold on 1 second. So I do thank you, Thomas. This was an outstanding gift. And I do usually carry in this truck only an old Lufkin. So I do carry an old Lufkin in here. There's been plenty of times that I've had to, you know, buy a board or buy a piece of iron or something for a project at the homestead. And I wanted to measure something, you know, maybe even some circumference. Because these are pretty pliable, you know. That this Lufkin has come in pretty handy. Thank you, daughter. See what else we got for you guys. So in the mail call from my auntie. She sent us over this picture that I have to give back. It's just a loaner picture. So my auntie's a really devout Catholic, and these are some priests. I don't know what year, maybe like the 50s, 40s or 50s. They all signed it below, but I'm not gonna put those signatures out there. So this is it's just a loaner picture from the Catholic Church back home. And the reason I show you this is because my auntie says that a lot of the fathers would carry small pocket knives. So the one that she sent with me as a example is this The Ideal USA slip joint pocket knife. So it's got a nice half stop, nice opening. These Ideals, Ideal started in about 1930s and ran to about 1980s. They got these the shell like covers, the ones that shrink over time, and you can see that one did shrink. The badge right there is inlaid, and the pins are just steel, I would suppose. This has got kind of like those clasp-on bolsters. And that liner in there is brass. It's just really tarnished brass. And then of course steel back springs. Little jackknife, equal end. And this is how I'm used to seeing these Ideals come. Really dull, no point, really dull. Somebody kind of grinded this to try and put a sharp edge on it, even to try to get a point on it too. Somebody tried doing that, but this is usually how they come, pretty dull and stuff. Try and get a look in the channel in there, and those back springs with the brass liner right down the middle that you could tell it's brass, but it's pretty tarnished. Nice Nice little snap. About the size of my finger, less. Fits right in here really easy into my pocket. But the story with it again is that the fathers all had small little knives. And again, my auntie would say that a penknife, she saw the fathers using the pen knives to sharpen quails back in the day. Some of them kept that tradition for quite a while. And I'm sure just like anybody else, man, who cherishes tradition and likes to feel the heritage of something, that they would go back and do some of the writing that they had to do in the old ways of using pen and quill or ink and quill. Let's see what else I got for you guys. My wallet, of course. So I might start getting a couple different wallets, but for now I've got this hide and drink, which has done really well for me. It opens up pretty smooth, a couple pockets in there. A wallet, if I have a wallet or I need a wallet, I do like that it closes with a button, because it just makes a difference to me. I was talking to Wilson a while back, because he makes leather. Dad had leather. He puts out a lot of shorts. Talking about leather, my buddy Ryan over at RH Blade and Shade, my man. So he made this for me in hopes that I would put something in here that I'm pretty sure he knew that I had. So Aaron from 865 Knives hooked me up. Hooked me up with these Knipex, these little small ones. And I had a little accident and I had to get them replaced, but I got them replaced now. Little Cobra Knipex. And then Ryan had asked me if they fit. And boy, oh boy, do they fit, man. So I'm pretty stoked about it. Pretty excited that I got these Knipex in my RH Blade and Shade slip. Look at that, how they're coming through already, man. That's like a cool thing. I dig it a lot. Thank you, Ryan. Thank you, Aaron. Thank you, Thomas. Thank you, my auntie. I thank you, Josh from That Knife Guy, for this recover. And my modern. This is what I won. I won this Vosteed from Andrew Fett's channel. Andrew Fett. Well, we got work to do, guys. Nice little quick little pocket dump and kind of conversation. Hope you guys enjoy it. Have a good Sunday.
Bye-bye. Bye.
Bye, guys. On the jar.